And I'm going to turn the floor over to Kathleen, and she's going to tell you about everything really cool going on. And feel free to come to any of our coffee nights. It's the first Thursday of every month.
Yay! Okay, hi everybody. I'm Kathleen, aka Lady Bridwen, in the Greater Craft community here. First, I want to thank Jenny for asking me to come here to speak and get to talk about Beltaine in the Forest, my favorite. And Jenny, where are you? You are doing a fabulous thing here. See all these people come out in the spirit of community and I love it. Just keep on supporting and keep on doing. Our community needs this. And Jenny, I know it started like many of us start with 2 or 3 on your back porch in your living room, and it's really growing, and I feel a real sense of community here, and I love that. I love it. So thank you. And thank you all for coming out and eating and sharing, and now you get to listen to me or have to listen to me, however you want to look at it.
We've been tricked.
You have been tricked. You have been tricked. I know a lot of you, some of you I don't, some of you don't know me, so let me give you a little bit of introduction of kind of who I am and what I do, and then we'll be done with all of that, and then we'll talk about fun stuff. I am a lineaged witch. I've practiced and taught eclectic and traditional witchcraft and Wicca in the community for about 10 years. Beltaine in the Forest, okay, I'll talk a little bit more about myself. What other things that I do, I'm a lyricist and a meditation artist with David Wood Music. I have produced 2 CDs, one in 2008 and one in 2011. Getting ready to start on my 3rd CD, which will be meditative and instructional in an experiential type of way. Dealing with the merging of witch and nature as the witch's true power. So look for that hopefully about Samhain of 2012. I'm hoping to get that out for you. I teach in my tradition and publicly as well. I teach again still witchcraft and Wicca. I'm a 3rd degree high priestess and clergy in the Black Forest tradition of Wicca. And I have a training coven here in the valley, and they are one of the greatest joys of my life. So they are. I'm so very proud of them, and they bring me great joy. And every time I see them develop themselves and grow and become their own person, it just makes my heart smile. Some of the other joys in my life, of course, are my family, my grandson, and the things that I can do in the community. Beltaine in the Forest being one of the greatest joys for me. Go back and tell you how Beltaine in the Forest started. We are in our 5th annual year for Beltaine in the Forest as an open, totally free, public gathering to celebrate the coming of spring and summer. Several years back, even though we're in our 5th annual year, several years back, we found ourselves, my husband and I, found ourselves without an outdoor place to celebrate Beltaine. We didn't have a big enough place to do the traditional maypole, and he says, you know, it's just not right. It's not Beltaine unless we have a maypole dance. So we decided to go out and get a little shelter at Canal State Forest, and there were half a dozen of us or so with some lawn chairs, a couple drums, some hot dogs, and a maypole. And we had a blast. Just a handful of us. Had a great time. The next year it grew to be a little bit more, I don't know, 20, 22, 24 of us. Same thing, a few drums, little recorded music, the maypole dance, lots of good times, lots of good laughs and fun. I got the idea for Beltaine in the Forest probably in 2006. I believe it was 2005, 2006. And I was going to make it a, quote, festival. So I had all these grand ideas, and I thought, okay, you know, we'll do tickets, and I will rent spaces out to vendors, and we'll do all of that. I was just brainstorming and very, very hard at work mentally, and thought, all right, what's the best way to do this? How many vendors can I set up, and what would my fee be, and how much should the tickets be? And if the goddess has ever spoken quite loudly to you, there's no mistaking it. And she said, nothing. We charge nothing. It will be open to all, and it will work on donations and volunteers. And it has that day and ever since. I'll take that applause for the inspiration of the goddess, not for anything that I have come up with. But this is really my heart, and all of my coven, this is their work. And when I'm not on this planet anymore, I know they will carry it on, and it will be exactly the same, better. But so we started. We started free, and everything was free. We paid for the shelters out of our pocket. We bought the hot dogs, and we did all that with no intent of getting it back. Didn't have a donation box this first couple of years. Now we do. But I had vendors come to me and give me part of their takings of the day, which I did not expect or ask for. I had readers come and do the same. I have never lost one penny. This event has always paid for itself. Always. We never do it to make a profit, but it's always sustained itself. And I think when it's still done in that same spirit, people come from Kentucky, Ohio, Pennsylvania, North and South Carolina, Georgia, Virginia, Maryland, and of course all over our great state of West Virginia to enjoy this day. And I think as long as the community spirit remains the same, and it's done with a spirit of giving and community and service, that it will continue to thrive. And it's being able to do things like this to get the word out, because that's how we survive in doing this, is to get the word out and to share. So every single year we're getting new folks coming to enjoy, new vendors coming. So I've got old ones that have been with me since the very beginning. Very beginning. They have continued with me year after year after year. And then we always get new ones. And I'm happy to say that Jenny and Rising Goddess Goods have been with us for several years. And through her, now there are some new, I think 3 brand new vendors that we're adding to Beltaine and the Forest Vendors Row this year. And I know the Purple Ferret Photography is one. Hi! That's Becca and Greg, they will be here. And our beady-eyed witch, even though she's not brand new because she's been with us before, but I want to say hi. She'll be back with us again this year, and we're so glad to have her. Ring Creations, I think she's back at the other table, sitting back there. I can see her out of the back of my head with the eyes that I told you I didn't have back there. But she's really, really hard at work. But we're happy that they're going to be here. Am I missing anyone that's here, Jenny? Any vendors?
RFB Metalworks.
Pardon me?
RFB Metalworks.
RFB Metalworks. Would that be you?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Welcome. Yes. And you?
Advery Studios Unlimited.
Thank you. So, and what are the studios going to do?
Get my feet wet.
Good. Good. Is it your first time?
With this group, yes. Not my first Beltaine.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. I've given you guys a preview of this year's schedule of events. We have some awesome not old. If David Wood knew I called him old, it would be my head. Let's say returning, as always, David Wood, Pagan artist, musician, to come and bring us his just awesome hot performance at Beltaine. We also have Branham. I call her the voice of the goddess, and she's my little songbird, and she'll be performing this year again. and I have someone new. And this is a threesome, what's a foursome actually, when we count Joe the drummer, called Syrinx. And they've got some hot stuff to entertain you with. Beltaine is a very fun-filled, frivolity-filled holiday. But make no mistake, this is a total family event. There is nothing like that out of the way. Children are so welcome. Another new thing this year is the crowning of the May Queen and King from our children that will be present at this year's Beltaine in the Forest. For those who have been with me, you know that we have a children's maypole just for them every year. And this year we will be drawing names and crowning a May Queen and May King. And our crowns are going to be done by a local artisan friend of mine, also part of Syrinx, Blue Phoenix. So he's going to hand make those crowns. Of course, that will be for the children, of course, to keep and to take home. So, Tribal Desires, belly dance troupe, again, have been with me since the beginning. They too will be performing this year again at Beltaine in the Forest. And might I say that all of these folks, all of these entertainers and performers donate their time and their talent to this. And for that, we are so grateful. So grateful. So, Beltaine in the Forest, 5th annual, this year will be Saturday, May the 12th. Canal State Forest, shelters 5, 6, and 7. Gates open at 11 a.m. and formal activities will close down at about 7:30. You can stay in the park until 10. If you're camping there, of course, you can stay all night. Otherwise, they do close the gates at 10. You'll be locked in. So unless you have a buddy camping, you're going to be wandering around the woods all night. Yes?
Tell us about the featured psychic readers.
Featured psychic readers. We have, returning again, someone who's been with us from the beginning is Asa Knight, and he is a professional psychic reader, professional clairvoyant. He will be there to give his wonderful readings. Again, he's a Beltaine in the Forest standard. People look for him about as soon as they get through the gates. Who else are we having? Blue as Russ.
Russ Fuller. No.
Russ Fuller will be doing readings, and
What's Kelly's last name?
Kelly from Avalon Moonfire.
Right. Thank you.
Right, so those are our 3 featured psychic readers, and their tents and booths will be up. We have 23 to 24 confirmed vendors right now. The first year I can remember searching out vendors and it taking me all the way up until almost the week before to fill the spots. Anymore, it's like we've got to have a waiting list. As soon as my date gets out, or even before my date gets out, returning vendors and new vendors are saying, hold me a spot. And yeah, some of it's because it's free, but most of it's because of loyalty. Again, the ones that come year after year, and new ones too, they want to do something for the community. They want to be part of this event. So, again, the event is totally free. And by that too, I mean money free. You don't have to pay a thing unless you're buying something in there. But it's drama free. These are the small rules. Drama free, drug free, alcohol free. So you abide those rules, come and have a wonderful, wonderful time. So, other questions or comments, thoughts? I'll take them all. Yes?
I just wanted to thank you and your coming in advance for all the hard work that you put into this.
Thank you.
It means so much to me.
You know, thank you. Thanks to my coven, they have been at me for years to let go of some of the hard work that I have to have my hands in all the time, and to take some responsibility and let them handle a lot of things. Well, I'm getting better. So yes, I have with my grip still there, but turn the reins over to a great deal of the preparatory work and the actual work at the festival to my coven. And boy, did they do a fabulous job. So very proud of them. And like I said, when I'm gone from this earth plane, I have no doubt whatsoever that they will continue this. I never dreamed that it would become what it has become. And I appreciate the thanks that we get. But what I appreciate more is the folks that come out again in this spirit of community and of good fun with no drama. There has never been the first bit of scuffle, drama, anything at any of these events or any of the Beltaines in the force, not the first bit. And but it's the community. It's the people that have their wares and their services to share and to vend. And it's you guys that come out to enjoy the day. That's what makes it. We could work all we wanted to and sit out there at shelters 4 or 5, 6, and 7 all day long, and it would do nothing if it wasn't for the spirit of the community and the coming together of the pagan, the Wiccan, whatever you want to call ourselves, community. So, you know, we all may be walking a little bit different path, but at this event, and as should be anywhere, it doesn't matter. Those things don't enter into anything. We're all there for the same purpose. And that's the honor, the turning of the seasons, to honor one another, to honor our deities, and to just enjoy and have a good day. Please bring your families and your children. You're so welcome.
Do you have a webpage or anything?
I do. We have a webpage for the event, and that's www.beltaine with a BELTAINE intheforest.com. Thanks to my webmaster, Asen. And I have a website too, and that's www.Bridwensfire. It's BRIDWENSFIRE at bridwensfire.com. So you can get links there. I'm on Facebook too, so you can find out about the event there. Basically, tell your friends, share it, and show up. You know, show up on May the 12th and come and have a great time. Any other questions? Anything?
Yes.
Yes.
You asked what Bad Fairy would like to do. Bad Fairy would like to put you together something for your webpage. That is something I can contribute very easily. So,
Right.
As long as it's cool with you, I will be more than happy to donate that time. I'll get with your webmaster.
I would love it.
And,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you
put
so
that on the
much.
website.
Anyone else? Well, I hope to see you there. Those of you that have been with us before, welcome back. Those of you that this is their first time, you're in for a wild ride and you'll have a great time. That I can promise you. So thanks again, Jenny, for having me out this evening. And if there's nothing that you or anybody else want from me, I think I've said all I need to say. Thank you.
Hi, Jenny.
We're going to try to do coffee night here more, and then we'll warm up and be better, because it's awesome. But yeah, if you guys want to come, you can check Facebook, Witchbox, or just first Thursday of the month, 6 to 9, 6 to 10, or whenever we get really tired. So, yeah, we've had to run until 2 a.m. So we try not to do that. So, but thanks, have fun, and that's it.
Thank you.